Good morning and welcome back to Coaching Conversations. I'm Maria Sabio.
And I'm Lourdes Laifer. Today we're sharing from our soon-to-be released book, The Daily Path to Resilience, Small Steps to an Unshakable You. It's a modern interpretation of ancient Stoic wisdom. One quote, one interpretation, one takeaway you can actually use today as a daily practice. And the more you return to it, the more it returns you to your center.
We want to start today with a powerful thought from the Stoics. Consider this often. Everything in the universe is connected, woven together in a dance of breath, tension, and unity. You know the feeling of being completely alone or having a problem that no one else could possibly understand? That's an illusion of separation. And the Stoics, they had an antidote for it, a practice of mindfully recognizing the oneness of all. It's the understanding that we aren't just living in the world, we're woven into it.
And this idea isn't just poetic. It's a profound truth that has been reflected by our greatest minds. The scientist Carl Sagan showed us a tiny planet in a sunbeam, a collective home to the human species. Stephen Hawking spoke of a universe united by singular universal laws. And the musician John Lennon imagined a world without borders, living as one. We see it in moments of crisis, like the way a city or a nation unites after a natural disaster or a tragedy. And we see it on the big screen, like in the final scene of the film Arrival, where unified human effort is the key to survival.
Right. But to truly understand this principle, we want to look at someone who didn't wait for a crisis to teach us this truth. We have to look at Fred Rogers. He wasn't a world leader or a famous scientist. He was simply a neighbor. And through his show, he embodied the principle of interconnectedness through his unwavering message of love, empathy, and shared humanity.
Yeah, Mr. Rogers taught millions of children that they were uniquely you, but also deeply connected to their neighbors and the world around them. He saw the neighborhood as a small microcosm of the universe, a place where every person, no matter how different, played a vital role. He showed us that a compassionate connection to another person is a compassionate connection to the entire human race.
That was a really great show. But we don't need a catastrophe to remind us of our interconnectedness. The fundamental challenge for us now is to recognize it every day when things are good and when times are tough. So how do we apply this in our daily lives?
It starts with a simple change in perspective. Think of your morning commute, the person in the car next to you, the barista at the coffee shop, the colleague you maybe don't talk to. You're all part of a single interconnected community, and their challenges are in some way your challenges. Their joys are in some ways your joys.
Yes. So today, instead of seeing people as separate characters in your life story, see them as part of the same human fabric. When a coworker is struggling with a project or, they need help, offer a hand, not because it's convenient, but because their struggle, it affects the entire team. And by helping them, you strengthen the whole, you strengthen the team. When you see a moment of joy, acknowledge it. You're sharing in it. The Stoics, they would say, this is your duty. It's a practice of seeing the one in the many.
Yeah, the goal isn't to be a hero, it's to be a neighbor. So let's not wait for a crisis to remind us that we're not alone. We are woven into everything. That's your thought for the week. Don't let it stay a quote. Let it challenge you. Let it shape you. Try it out in real life and see how it changes the way you think, the way you show up. And we'll be here back next week with another reading from The Daily Path to Resilience. Small steps to an unshakable you. We'll see you next time.